Hey, Lakers fans. The energy around this team is definitely building, and there's a lot to unpack when it comes to the current roster moves and potential trade targets. Right now, the focus seems to be on finding a two-way wing who can immediately contribute on both ends of the floor. The idea is clear. The Lakers want a player who can provide size, defensive versatility, and some scoring punch. But as it stands, it's proving much trickier than anyone anticipated. The ideal target doesn't seem to exist in the trade market at this very moment. Teams like the Pelicans are holding tight on players such as Herb Jones and Trey Murphy, preferring to wait until the offseason when they can likely extract more value. Even the Lakers, with their current assets, might have a better shot in a few months than they do right now. Miles Bridges is another intriguing name, someone who could bring both energy and length to the wing, but the Hornets are understandably cautious. They're still evaluating their core rotation as injuries heal and chemistry starts to settle, and their recent blowout of Oklahoma City shows they're far from desperate to move pieces mid-season. Then there's Andrew Wiggins. He might be the most realistic option for the Lakers, but even that comes with complications. Miami's asking price is high, and it's unclear if the Heat would be willing to adjust their expectations before the trade deadline. Their current record is solid, and they are still in contention for positioning in the play-in scenario. For the Lakers to land Wiggins, Miami might need to struggle for a while, which is obviously not something anyone can control. Even if a deal happens, there's no guarantee that one acquisition alone would transform a team into a championship contender. That brings the discussion to the internal solutions. Jake LaRavia has been showing promise, particularly at the three, and could very well stabilize that position if he maintains his current level of play. While he may not average 26 points per game, his contributions on defense, rebounding, and hustle metrics mirror some of the work that Rui Hachimura provides offensively. LaRavia's ability to play within the system and deliver consistent effort allows him to cover multiple roles, particularly on nights where starters need rest or when matchups demand versatility. The potential here is significant, but it's also tempered by his inexperience. This is his first major role and likely his first real taste of playoff intensity, so consistency could be an issue. Given all of this, the most realistic path for the Lakers may not be chasing a high-profile wing at all. Instead, the focus should shift towards shoring up the bench. Right now, it's arguably the weakest aspect of the roster, and improving depth could have a massive impact on the team's trajectory. Imagine the difference between having a borderline bench and a bench that can provide athleticism, defense, and scoring in bursts. This team, even with its current limitations, is positioned near the top of the Western Conference. Strengthening the bench could be the key to turning regular season momentum into playoff success. The second-tier wing options, those who might not be household names but can contribute meaningfully, could be the hidden advantage. Players like Terrence Mann or Josh Green offer two-way capability without demanding an exorbitant trade price. The goal isn't to overpay, but to identify undervalued contributors who bring energy, defensive versatility, and youthful athleticism. If the Lakers can bring in 2 or 3 of these types of players, the collective impact could be greater than chasing a single high-profile acquisition. Depth and flexibility are paramount. Think about the Brooklyn Nets example. Theoretically acquiring multiple players on reasonable contracts while preserving future draft assets could dramatically enhance rotation options. Bringing in athletes capable of winning 50-50 balls, crashing the glass, and defending multiple positions could change the way the Lakers compete night in and night out. These are the types of incremental moves that compound over time, helping to stabilize the rotation and ensure the starters can perform without overextension. Rui Hachimura's role could also be redefined in this scenario. With promising young players stepping into rotation minutes, Rui could transition to sixth-man duties, providing scoring punch off the bench while younger wings develop confidence and rhythm in starting minutes. This balance allows the Lakers to maximize both experience and energy, maintaining competitiveness while nurturing talent that could be crucial in the playoffs. At the end of the day, it's about realism and prioritization. The Lakers face limitations in both salary cap flexibility and immediate trade options. Chasing a single marquee wing could cost valuable assets without guaranteeing a championship-level upgrade. By contrast, shoring up the bench with versatile, high-effort players addresses multiple team weaknesses simultaneously. It improves defense, athleticism, and rotational depth. The cumulative effect of multiple small moves could surpass the impact of a single splash acquisition. Consistency, effort, and role definition are just as important as star power. If the Lakers manage to integrate several of these second-tier contributors effectively, they could see immediate improvements on both ends of the floor. The team would gain more reliable options during crunch time, lessen fatigue among starters, and create an environment where high-level performance isn't contingent on one superstar carrying the load every night. It's a strategic approach that emphasizes sustainable growth, risk management, and maximizing the existing talent pool. Ultimately, the lesson here is simple. Focus on the areas that can realistically be improved. While the allure of landing a star wing is undeniable, the Lakers' most pressing issue is depth. By reinforcing the bench with young, athletic, two-way players who can rotate seamlessly into the lineup, the team positions itself to compete more effectively now while preserving the flexibility to make bigger moves later. Patience, precision, and strategic targeting could make the difference between being a good regular season team and a true playoff contender. Continuing on, the Lakers' focus on bench improvement opens up a world of possibilities that often get overlooked when discussions center around star acquisitions. Adding players who can contribute in bursts, who are defensively versatile, and who bring energy to every possession transforms the way the team operates during stretches when starters rest. Imagine a rotation where 3 or 4 athletic wings rotate in and out, maintaining intensity without letting the team lose defensive cohesion or momentum on the offensive end. That's the kind of depth that becomes crucial in playoff scenarios, where every possession counts and minor lapses can be exploited by elite teams. Beyond just depth, these second-tier acquisitions serve as insurance policies. Players like Nick Smith Jr., Kobe Buffkin, or even fringe starters such as Terrence Mann bring unique skill sets to the court, allowing the coaching staff to experiment with lineups and matchups. They offer flexibility that high-priced stars often cannot, especially if those stars are being integrated for specific roles. The Lakers can utilize these additions to fill gaps in perimeter defense, rebound harder, or generate transition opportunities, all while preserving the core of their rotation. This type of roster engineering emphasizes team balance over individual accolades, which can be far more impactful over the long course of the season. Rui Hachimura's positioning also becomes more strategic with this approach. Instead of being forced into a starter role every night, he can contribute as a high-energy six-man, providing instant offense and defensive reliability when the starters need rest. His presence alongside young wings creates a mentoring environment while also offering matchup versatility. This allows the Lakers to maintain offensive consistency without sacrificing defensive rigor, creating a more resilient and adaptable squad. The combination of experienced players and energetic young talent ensures that the Lakers are not overly reliant on a single player to carry the load in critical stretches. One of the most exciting aspects of this strategy is the compounding effect of multiple small moves. Adding 2 or 3 second-tier contributors may seem minor individually, but collectively, these players can transform the rotation. Their hustle, defensive awareness, and willingness to execute within the system can dramatically elevate team performance. Rebounding, contesting shots, and creating offensive spacing may seem subtle, but these incremental advantages add up over the course of a game and, more importantly, across a long season. Depth can become a weapon in itself, particularly in high-pressure playoff scenarios. The Lakers have a chance to address multiple deficiencies simultaneously. Athleticism, size, defense, and scoring off the bench are all areas that can see immediate improvement. By focusing on players who can contribute in these domains, the team not only boosts its present competitiveness, but also preserves flexibility for the offseason. Cap space remains intact, allowing the organization to pursue marquee additions without being forced into overpaying. This dual approach, Improving depth while maintaining long-term strategic flexibility ensures that the Lakers remain positioned for sustained success rather than quick fixes. It's also worth noting how this plan mitigates risk. Trades for high-profile wings like Andrew Wiggins carry uncertainty. Performance expectations, contract considerations, and integration challenges can all disrupt team chemistry. By targeting second-tier players, the Lakers minimize these risks while still addressing core weaknesses. Each addition can be evaluated in real time, and the coaching staff can adjust rotations and minutes without being locked into a single strategy. This modular approach to roster construction allows for agility and responsiveness throughout the season. The concept of building a next-man-up mentality becomes tangible with these moves. Players like Drawn Sharp, Haywood Highsmith, or Cam Thomas, while not headliners, can change the complexion of the rotation. Their ability to chase down loose balls, hit open shots, and contest drives ensures that the Lakers maintain a high level of competitiveness even when stars rest or encounter off nights. Layering multiple players with these skill sets amplifies the team's resilience and enhances the overall floor spacing and defensive balance. This approach maximizes contributions across the board rather than relying on singular performances. Looking at the broader picture, focusing on realistic targets allows the Lakers to solve their most pressing issues without overextending. A strengthened bench not only improves immediate performance, but also provides a foundation for long-term growth. It creates opportunities for younger players to develop in meaningful roles while giving veterans the support they need to operate at peak efficiency. This strategy balances the short-term goal of competing in the Western Conference with the long-term vision of sustainable success and flexibility for future trades or free agent signings. Defensive versatility, in particular, is a critical benefit. Many of the second-tier options excel at switching across multiple positions, guarding both perimeter scorers and athletic wings. This capability allows the Lakers to maintain defensive integrity even in lineups where a star wing may be absent. By emphasizing defensive-minded players who also contribute offensively in limited capacities, the Lakers can maintain high-level performance across all 5 positions. This is particularly crucial in the playoffs, where mismatches and rotations can determine the outcome of games. Additionally, the mental and cultural impact of adding high-effort, hungry players cannot be understated. Bringing in players with a willingness to work, chase loose balls, and play within a system elevates team morale and sets a tone for the entire roster. The Lakers can establish a culture where effort and execution are prioritized alongside talent, creating a more cohesive and focused team environment. This type of culture often translates to more consistent performance in both regular season games and playoff matchups. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, in a move that has already set the NBA rumor mill spinning, whispers are circulating that Jonas Valanciunas could be the latest addition to the Los Angeles Lakers roster. Sources close to the league suggest that the veteran center, known for his imposing presence in the paint and reliable scoring, has been in discussions with the Lakers front office, sparking speculation about how he might fit into the storied franchise's lineup. Valanciunas, who has built a reputation as one of the most consistent big men in the league, brings a combination of size, skill, and experience that could address some of the Lakers' lingering questions in the frontcourt. Over the years, he has been praised for his ability to stretch the floor with mid-range shooting, battle effectively on the boards, and provide a steadying influence on both ends of the court. These attributes could prove invaluable to a team seeking balance and depth, especially in high-stakes playoff scenarios. While official confirmation has yet to emerge, insiders hint that conversations between Valanciunas representatives and Lakers executives have intensified in recent weeks. Some analysts suggest this could be part of a broader strategy by the Lakers to bolster their interior presence, particularly if the team anticipates heavy competition in the paint from rival Western Conference powerhouses. The potential signing has ignited debates among fans and pundits alike. How would Valanciunas mesh with the team's existing core, and could his arrival reshape the Lakers' approach on both offense and defense? Beyond his on-court abilities, Valanciunas is also recognized for his professionalism and leadership. Observers note that his experience in high-pressure environments could help mentor younger players while providing a stabilizing force during critical stretches. For a franchise constantly under the national spotlight, a player who combines reliability with versatility may be exactly the type of addition that can quietly make a big impact. As speculation mounts, social media channels and sports forums are flooded with theories about potential rotations, starting lineups, and strategic adjustments that could accompany Valanciunas' hypothetical arrival. Whether the deal ultimately comes to fruition remains uncertain, but one thing is clear. The mere prospect of Jonas Valanciunas in a Lakers jersey has reignited excitement and anticipation, giving fans plenty to talk about in the weeks to come. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.